for me, it was like, it's such a kind of like personal thing that I was just, I considered it for a minute. Even 166, I considered three. Look, the film is called the code name for the film is 166, right? And that's like when we talk about it, it's like everything's 166, like on, the sort of insiders call it 166. And now the funny thing about that and sort of meta thing about 166 is 166 was the compromised ratio, aspect ratio that I was considering. And 166 is sort of the Kubrickian, it's not, it's a little wider than Academy. So when I was in prep on this movie, on Justice League, I said, I'm going to shoot the movie in full app. And my compromise will be, I will release the movie in 166. So you get so everyone's not so freaked out by the giant square, right? And they were like, it's impossible to show a movie in 166 in a theater. And I was like, what?
Really?
That doesn't make any sense, because movies were shown like that in theaters for quite a while. But they were like, well, I just don't know that people are going to be able to crop it correctly. And it's going to be, so I made a compromise to 185 for theatrical only. And then the compromise was and I even said, I'm like, look, the movie's not really framed for 185, but I'll do it, because clearly I was getting browbeaten a little bit. And so I said, I'll do it as long as we maintain 143, 133. I shot it in 133, and as long as we have a 143 version of the movie in IMAX. And everyone was like, great. Of course, all those plans got, chucked in the shitter. But the thing that was cool was that's the way the movie was shot. And so when it came time to put it back together again, I really wanted to put the 143 back, or the 133, which is the Academy aspect ratio, because that's the way the movie was framed. And if you watch it, like I would compare scenes, even in 166. No, I didn't look at any 185. That was the studio mandate. I was like, that's crazy. But I looked at 166 and 133, and for me, I was like, there's no comparison. It's just like a bigger. Look at the crop. You would never go back. Who cropped this? Why would they do that? And I just think that people, it's like anything. Like, remember in like when movies really started to get letterboxed and everyone was freaked out, like, what's wrong with my TV? There's black bars on the top and bottom. What I'm missing? What part of the picture is under there? Well, and that's the great thing about Justice League. The black bars understand there's nothing under there. That's that's the way it was shot. I can do a video. Maybe I'll do a video and explain. I'll show a frame and be like, this is what, I think I did that, but I could do it again.